Well, we're on our way to Byrds Automotive to go to the class. Maybe he'll learn something about the developers, and maybe I'll learn something this time. We went to one last time, and it was just trying to get us certified to be able to just spray a gun. And I guess that's all we did. We went out there, poured water in the gun, and squirted the trigger, messed with the knobs. That was it. So I'm hoping this is not that way, because that was a big waste of my time. I knew how to squeeze the trigger and
adjust the knobs.
Adjust the knobs. But I think this one's a little bit better. This is one of their big store is supposed to be coming down here, I think, to help to do this class, I think. So maybe it'll be a little bit better. They are going to give us lunch. I'm hoping they'll let me have some footage. It's good for them, because if I get good footage, y'all might learn something. And all right, what we got here?
We have the Merca cart with OSP. Merca 650 Pros right here, the 5mm orbit. So, you know, it's that right, nice in between on the orbit.
Mm-hmm.
OSP is set up with a number system as opposed to grits. You have 1, 2, 3, and you finish out with your 4. You have, with the cart system, comes with the vacuum to get all the dust.
That's nice right there.
Yes, sir. That's the MV912. That's the dust collector. Has an auto feature. So I turn the tool on, the vacuum's going to turn on. Vacuum stays on for a couple seconds, then it shuts off. So your vacuum's not running all day.
Yeah.
Just causing extra noise and, you know, clutter. So it's got the auto feature. And then you can also set it so it's just constant on if you're running like a hand block. So you're not gonna have the air in, so you just got to turn it on to the manual setting. Comes with the tools up here. Does not come with this tool here. You get 3-inch, 275 by 8.
2 3/4 by 8.
Then you get your hand tools down here. With this hand tool right here, it has the interchangeable pads with different contours.
The rows.
Yeah, so you can pop it off. You can get, you know, flat. You know, multiple different options here. So you have, you know, fit the curves on the car. You have small size here. These are all set up for the vacuum to keep it all dust free. So it's going into the machine, not into your lungs, onto the floor, you know, into the paint booth where you're gonna have paint issues. So
I've had to sand in there a few times.
Yeah, and you know, if you were going into the dust collector, that would be, you know, wasting time. You know, it's all in there. It's set up, you know, it's ready to roll when you get it. All you need to do is assemble it and pick out an air fitting. You know, different shops have different air, so you need to go with what your shop uses, as opposed we don't send an air fitting with it.
What y'all got here?
We got some Bondo here, and sanding on it with the OSP system. And,
show us how much dust it collects.
Yeah, we'll use the pros here. And you know, some people, they say that the vacuum's a problem, but it's better than going in your lungs. So you just kind of
same as the air hose. I mean, you should learn how to use it.
Exactly. You know, various people have various systems. I kind of go around the back. Some people you can kind of hold it like this. You know, it's just all user preference. And once you use it, you're going to learn what works well for you. I personally like to go kind of on the shoulder, kind of have somewhere to rest it. And we'll start right up here. So here's a fresh coat right here. And we're going to start right here.
I can sell my car. No dust.
Oh, but there's no cloud coming up.
No.
You know, it's typically that cloud, you know, that haze. And it's pulling it in. It's coming right through this line.
I've tried doing it with regular vacuum cleaner. But you forget the vacuum cleaner's blowing the dust back out over here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, well that is great.
Can we get some vacuum cleaner? This is with OSP 1. And it's a net product.
That's all you got, a little bit left.
A little bit on your hand as opposed to your lungs.
Oh, yes.
This is the net product, so all the dust is coming right through the net. And as opposed to a traditional paper with holes in it, you're having to sit there and kind of, you know, orient it and do this. It's just...
Yeah, I know this is great. I'll use the inlines and stuff on them.
Okay.
I love that sandpaper.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear. Yeah, it's, you know, once you learn it, you love it.
I know it's not good once you hit the bare metal. That's the only thing that kills it up, but that kills all sandpaper on it.
Yeah, I mean, bare metal is rough on paper.
I like it too because I mean you reuse it, don't get clogged up. You can just blow it out and go again.
Instead of throwing it on the ground, you know, with the, you know, traditional stick it. Once you use it, use it and lose it. This you can, you know, put in your pocket. You know,
I got a 5 gallon or gallon bucket or whatever that I throw all of it in, so that way all of a sudden I just need a little piece, you know, reuse it.
Custom, you know, as opposed to just on the trash. Yeah. And, just out you go.
Even with the wind blowing, ain't no dust coming out. None whatsoever.
Like to give it a try?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm scared.
I haven't been at work. I'm still at work.
Okay, well, I just figured I'd give it a try. Yeah, so this is the Pros. This comes with a 2+1 warranty, so 2 years automatically, and you register the tool, you get that additional year. So 3 years on a tool, that's a pretty good life out of it.
What is it warranty? Like, if it just quits working, or if I drop it, I run over it, he runs over it with a car?
The warranty covers, you know, it covers the tool, so it covers use, not
not abuse.
Exactly.
Use, not abuse.
Exactly. So, you know, it's going to cover, you know, the bearings, you know, repack and rebuild the bearings.
That's good.
The vanes, the rotors.
Yeah.
So
I've already had to have some of them sent off and make them rebuild them.
Exactly.
And it's not that cheap.
It's not. Whereas this, it comes with it.
Yeah.
And especially that 3rd year, you register the tool. It's, you know, real simple registration process. You know, put in your name, your shop name, where you bought it. You know, typical information, and you're gonna get that that extra year. So you can see the paper; it's not loading.
Yeah.
You know, you see.
Well, that was most does there. Just you take the sandpaper off, and there's a little bit there.
It's going right through here. It's right into the holes and into the system.
Oh yeah. Honey, you need to sell your car because I want to buy one of them. Actually, you probably just sell half of it. It's not that expensive. Here at you. Good old hot dogs. I would love to buy that over there. That's nice. Especially to get mobile, not less dust. So even just in the shop. Sweetie, we need to get one of them. Yes. You can't paint car without doing sunbuckling.
Well, this is our new pace system, Preston. And this right here is our pace machine, which is it's a flex machine, is what it is. Preston. We recommend the wool pad. And what's good about this product, you don't use a whole lot of product. That's about all you need to start with. This is 1,500 scratches, what this is. Put my glasses on to see here if I got the scratches out.
Just, yeah.
So that's a 1500 scratch that it just cut out right there. And you see, now you got to go a little slower. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You got to stay in a little area. But really and truly, we could almost be done.
Oh yeah. Well, it's neat just for 4 drops of material. Yeah. You didn't sling none of it. Had to sling any of it around.
It has a ceramic grain in it. What it has in it. So now, if you want to go to the next step, which you got, it's technically 3 steps. Okay. So, but if you're doing like nib buffing and stuff, like I'm sure that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Because you're not wanting to do a whole lot. And we go to the 3rd step, which is a ultimate polish. What you want to do, so when you're cutting, you always cut on 6, which that's high speed. When you come down to do this, you want to go to 4. Said this works the same way. You just use this a little bit.
There we go.
What's good about this? No swirls.
There's a lot of oil base in it. It's already said it's real oily. Because it's real oily, waxy.
It's a water-based product, so it's easy cleaning.
Okay.
Shouldn't be real oily. It might be a little bit. Really, it's the ceramic grain you can put in it. It cuts really well. Now, you're going to be better off if you step it up a little bit, say, I don't know, 2,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You won't take as long to do it. But if you'll notice, I'm just going slow, staying in a little confined area. You just can't get in a hurry. But you ain't got to get swirls out.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can do it with 2 steps, sometimes 1.
Yeah.
This is black, so get the scratches out. That's all.
You got a lot of them.
I can't see real good.
And what are you using on that right there?
Well, it's called our pace system. It's kind of a, it's not a rotary buffer. It's an oscillating buffer.
Right, yeah.
And so it works on speed doing this. And all of our compounds have a ceramic grain in it.
Ceramic.
And it is a water-based product. So it's easy to clean up. And some instances you can get away 1 step.
Really?
Could we?
Yeah.
You just 3,000 that.
No, that's 1,500.
1,500?
1,500, and then we cut it out with our wool pad here.
I got you.
And the key to these is keeping them so they don't get nappy.
Yeah.
And that's what this brush is for. And we got that kit right there. It's got everything in it except for the buffer, of course.
Right.
And I think it's on sale today for 140 bucks. But that gives you 4 steps basically. This step here would be more for like if you was a detailer guy and you had some fine scratches in the car and you say, hey, I just want to run over it real quick, you know. So you'd want to go with this and with this and see they match up.
Right.
As far as the color of the cap.
Saying, yeah.
And this would be for like I said, a few scratches in the car.
Right.
So you was gonna go to car show.
Show car's been wiped off a bunch, got some fine scratches.
That's fine scratches. You can come with
Knock it
this.
up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can come with this because it's got cut. You know, because it's a medium cut.
Right.
Now we do have a wool pad, foam pad for cutting, but I'm gonna tell you, this one here works so good.
Yeah.
I don't ever get this one out. It just works so good. And this brush can be used on these also.
Right.
It ain't just for that.
Okay.
And at the 3rd and final step, like if you're paint, got to shop, we can come back with, say if it's, I really got to get this vehicle looking good. We got something called protective glaze. Body shop safe, 30 days protection. Okay, but it won't hurt nothing. So it's paintable.
Yeah.
So now if I want to go with this step here, it's just gonna slick it up more.
Right.
And really, we can wipe it on, leave it on for 2 hours, leave it on for 4 hours, it still wipe off. It's like you
Like
Yeah. And really, this product here is very similar to our Fast Wax. I'm sure it's a little different, but not much. And it kind of comes with the kit, so we kind of, keep it together with the kit. But that's the key. And if y'all want to, which I'd have to pick it up, but we can go out there. But I didn't really work on that much. Worked right in that little area. Few right there.
Looks good.
Still,
This right here.
for no more time. That's pretty much
Yeah.
what I concentrated. And that's the reason I didn't want to take up my whole thing, because then I'll have to wet sand again.
Beautiful.
If you're doing, y'all just
Body shop and detail.
What y'all doing inside? Oh, okay.
Do everything.
This
we do.
is pretty much for like a shop. Clean out your booth real good, your floor. Spray this down, overlap it. You'll get about 8 or 9, 10 bake cycles. What it does is it holds. It's kind of like a static charge and holds the dirt down.
So we shouldn't have to wet the floor and stuff as much, or you still wet the floor?
No, you don't wet the floor at all. Once you sweep it out and clean it really good, you coat the floor down. You can do 8 or 10 bake cycles, and then you want to sweep it out again, and you want to reapply it. It won't take as much the second time as it does the first time. And after that, after about 4 or 5 weeks, you want to probably clean it real good with soap water. Clean it out, and then start again.
Over.
And I'm gonna tell you, the way I figured it up, comes out about $1 a cart. Well, if it keeps trash out,
stops from buffing.
and y'all ever seen that?
No.
It's a clay bar.
Ooh.
So you can wash with this side, flip it over, and clay with this side.
Yeah, we're probably gonna. How much are those?
They're around. I have to ask them. I'm sure they're probably doing a deal, but I didn't ask them.
In our detail shop, we clay bar every single car.
You will never buy another clay. Guess what? If I threw this down on the ground, I wash it out.
Yes.
And so if you drop clay on the ground, trash can. Yeah. Like retail around here is around $50, but they do 50 cars.
Yeah.
So I did this tailgate before we started. I did a tailgate. Works good with soap and water. We got something called Spray and Shine. It's just like a quick detailer. Body shop safe. I use that. That works good. You know what? Just we do have a yellow one that's more aggressive. You gotta be careful with it because you might have to buff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So on a darker car, you probably want to use the blue. But they look like this.
It's a lot better than using a little clay bar that's just big.
Yeah, you get your whole hand on it.
You know what I'm saying? And you just put it in there. I've washed my wife's car and you flip it over and rinse it.
Yeah. We clay bar every car that we do.
You'd be worth, oh my gosh.
You think they only do about 50 cars though?
Do about 50. Now that's a complete car.
Yeah.
Are you doing a complete car every time? They do about 50
We do 10 to 20 cars a week.
They do about 50 cars. All over. That depends on how bad they are. If it's really bad, not do 50.
Still probably gonna buy one just to try it.
It'll be 40. If it wasn't as bad, it might be 60.
Yeah.
That's what they tell me. It's around that. So
All right, what we got going on with these?
these are all of our new guns. Here, y'all take one of these.
Thanks, sir.
This is our new clear gun. This is our base gun. This is our primer sealer gun, and this is our old one that we came out with a couple years ago.
I think I've got. I've got 2 of them.
I can tell you this right now. That son of a gun right there, will spray clear. Nobody can touch it. I promise you. You guys can't. We had open house, sold 16 of them things.
Yeah, I like these. I just bought the new Starter 5000, trying to use it. That's what I first started with. I still like them.
Base 11 to 15, 16 psi in pressure.
Yeah.
That gun.
That's one thing I like about them, the low pressure on them. You didn't.
That's a metallic control gun. It's awesome. It's awesome. It really is.
Sounds great. I need to find out how much that clay bar thing is.